Rick, 2 top 5 finishes, a win at New Smyrna and then a 4th at Greenville. So he was certainly coming in here with big momentum. And you see right here, here's his problem in practice. It looks like he blows the right front tire. Could have been a melted bead, could have been too low of air pressure. A lot of things that these guys aren't used to with the high G's that we have here at Bristol.
Back up.
You got to be so patient down there. You know, you just want to you drive up there and just want to go by the guy.
And the caution has come out for the first time. It is the 6 of Devin Amos. Looks like he hit the wall pretty hard.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, he's happy that they've got an interliner here at Bristol. This is the one track in Dover that the K&N East Series actually runs interliners in their car because of the high speed. So big benefit right there.
So this will be the first shot at a restart that anyone will have on William Byron.
Looks like he's tore up pretty good right there. Probably bent the A-frame. They're going to be needing to go behind the wall and get some repair work done on this thing.
A lot of damage. Again, there's a halfway break in this race, so we're not going to see anyone diving onto pit road to try to make adjustments to their cars. Let's take another look at how this happened.
Yeah, it looks like he just, again, probably a melted bead. Some of these guys probably aren't used to actually just quite a bit more brake heat than you'd think here.
And let's go back down to Jason.
I was Danica for a second. Look at that car. I'm used to the GoDaddy car, but...
Oh, around goes to 71 of Eddie McDonald. And so now Eddie McDonald trying to get it refired and going again as the second caution comes out.
Now he looks like he's got a flat left rear, but interestingly, Rick, they do not run interliners on the left side of the car at Bristol.
And Eddie McDonald disappointed, I'm sure, in this situation. He was last year's winner of this race.
Well, it's a guy I said at the beginning that I was going to be watching for him to challenge for the win tonight. So yeah, a little disappointment right here for him, but I do believe he can come back and, you know, maybe salvage a top 10. Will not run for the win, I don't believe.
Definitely seeing a left rear tire flat. You saw him go way up the racetrack trying to get out of the way, knew it was bad, and then he ends up spinning.
Everybody did a great job right there avoiding him.
All right, let's go back down to Jason Wygant on pit road.
When he made that impact right there, so very high speed racetrack.
Rico Abreu up on the top of the racetrack in the 98, and there's some contact. Dalton Sargent in the 51 got into the back of him. He slides into the inside wall.
Oh boy, that's not the result he wanted, especially after just having a great run at Irwindale.
So the caution comes out once again, the 3rd of the day, and we saw it happen live. Looked like Dalton Sargent just moved up the racetrack, made some contact with Rico, and around he went.
Yeah, it looked like he was maybe a little bit aggressive right there. You know, I did talk to Mike Greasy, the director, earlier today, and he said that Dalton Sargent got a lot of talent, but probably one of the more aggressive drivers that they've got in the series, but they love him.
Yeah, just not enough room. Was trying to hang on to it coming out of turn number 4. Slid up into Rico Abreu, and then into the inside wall. A lot of damage to that race car.
And that's what we talked about, I said earlier, you know, if you don't get your car freed up enough, then that's what happens. The nose just wants to walk up the racetrack a little bit. He's trying to turn it off of his teammate right there. And I mean, he could have taken his teammate out, but he chose to take himself out, which is the right thing.
Start of the season for Dalton Sargent, 2 track right at the top as we continue to see Kyle Benjamin out front. The caution has come out once again. This time for the 2, Colin Cabre.
Oh, another flat tire, it looks like. I think it's the same type of thing. I think the guys just aren't used to how much brake heat you get here at Bristol with that high speed on the entry into the corner, and you're using a lot of brake. Goodyear builds a great tire, but you can't control that brake heat sometimes.
As much banking as you have here at Bristol, are they really on the brakes as much?
They're not, you know, hard on them, but they're dragging them a lot. And for whatever reason, this racetrack is as bad. He's not really all the way up to the cushion.
Whoa! Look at Ronnie Bassett Jr. all the way up into the wall. Here comes the 5 of J.J. Haley getting by. Is that a mistake by Ronnie Bassett Jr.?
Well, it certainly is, and maybe
for the 2 of Colin Cabre. We saw him with a right front tire issue earlier, and it looks like might be the same thing now.
Yeah, my guess is they just didn't clearance the sheet metal enough, you know, or the A-frame was bent so bad that it had so much camber in the right front that just caused this one to fail.
So the safety crew back to him. Let's take another look at how it happened. Looks like the right front went down again and up into the wall.
Yeah, in about the same spot. I think it was turn 3 earlier today. So it looks just like a camber.
Galding in the 12, trying to get by. Hemrick charging by that 12.
Oh, the 12. Oh, 12's
got
not
into
happy.
the back of him, and Hemrick goes into the wall. 3 wide now as they enter the turn.
The 12 was not happy about the slide job that the 20 put on right there, was he?
Not at all. Get inside the last 10 laps. Things heat up a bit. Ronnie Bassett Jr. riding the wall.
He's continued to try to use that high line there and get a little too far over the cushion.
There you see the 44 of Dylan Bassett.